It's Week Football League, and we'll see Brock Purdy. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the 49ers and the Panthers on Monday night.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. The biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. To get to work for the first time, they're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Purdy going to give this to Guerendo. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and long. They'll go play action. Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, calling play action in that situation, that's certainly one choice. I mean, I don't know if it's the conventional choice. That is a passing situation all day. Nobody's biting on play fakes, even a little bit.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. And John's a punt for the second time in this opening quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The Niners offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now on second down. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Open man is Jennings. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike, You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Young going to give it to Brooks. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Dobbs headed in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. The motion man is Sanders. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Dobbs headed in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's Dobbs, open left side.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw, Young. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Young. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. 3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Back to the right, caught by Sanders.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
McLeod now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Has his man wide open. It's Ayuk. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop. On 2nd down, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Panthers first down.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. 2nd and 7. Dobbs headed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it's going to be 3rd down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Back to the air is Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Dobbs headed in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. This one on target, it's Dobbs.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here's Purdy. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. A throw on the run is complete. The Panthers will take their first timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, it's Young. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Dobbs headed in motion. On play action, Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, it's Young. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, Purdy. Screen pass to Ayuk, caught, and he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Samuel has it working the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing again is Purdy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down. Here's Purdy again. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. So Kittle comes in motion. Back to the air again is Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. Throwing again is Purdy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 26-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Guerrero. Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
forward. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. 49ers offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
They'll give it to Garendo. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The 49ers out for the punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Dobbs headed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here comes Garenda. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. So Kittle comes in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read 1, read 2, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive lineman a little bit.
And now the punting unit will come on, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Receiver in motion, going right. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. To throw is Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. 2nd down and 3. They'll go play action with Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
That's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Niners offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Looks like a design run with Purdy. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
They're all set to punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. This is taken in by Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A second down throw for Young. A quick throw that's complete on the slant.
Really nice job there in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Young. That one caught Devon Vele. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Dobbs headed in motion. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. The motion man is Sanders. Back to the air, it's Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Now Young. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Young.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to...
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with Garendo. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Guerrero. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy gonna give this to Guerrero. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Guerrero. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. That's taken in by Jennings. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Guerrero. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Dobbs headed in motion. Young to throw on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Young to throw on first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his tight end, Sanders. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on second down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Niners have got it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.